Hi, good morning everybody. Welcome to another, but basically first, beautiful, fabulous Friday. Where I'm gonna be using the word fabulous instead of fast until I guess you could say 3 months until NASCAR season gets back going, and then Friday will be known as Beautiful Fast Friday again. So, but hope everyone had a wonderful, nice, blessed Thursday week before Thanksgiving, and let's see what today's has in store. Today's episode 907, part 1, or in this one, it's part 1, your Days of Praise passage. We're going to be talking about, I trust the Lord my soul to take. And that little phrase reminds me of the little bedtime prayer. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. Or, I pray the Lord my soul to keep. And it says soul to take. If I die before I wake. Wait a minute. I can't remember it. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. There's the word. There's the line. But it says I trust in this one instead of pray. But it probably means the same thing. But our beginning passage is Psalms 4, verse 8, which this video will also be included in the Psalms Choices of Life playlist. You'll see that card at the end of the screen, at the end of the video, for that playlist as well. So, all from Chaz Morse. C-H-A-S Chaz and M-O-R-S-E Morse. So, if you're excited about another Friday, smash the like button. Let me know what your Friday, what sometimes your normal Friday activities are. If you have a weekly Friday activity, or what you choose Fridays to do. And a lot of people have paydays on Fridays. In most companies, paydays on Friday. In most, but it depends on when the some companies have Thursdays as paydays, Wednesdays as paydays, Tuesdays. It depends on how the pay period lines up and what day they choose to do the payday. So, but most companies, like I guess 9 to 5ers, Fridays are their paydays. So, I ate something a minute ago and it too rough and it jammed it in the roof of my mouth. Ow. That hurt. Now it's sore. But, subscribe if you do. Turn on notifications. Share the video and channel with your family and friends. Help me reach that 30 subscriber mark by January 1st, 2023. And if we hit the 30 before January, before that date, we will go to 50. And then I would like to be at 100 by my birthday, which is April the 18th. So, and right now we're sitting at 23. Just recently moved to 23 subscribers. So sometimes I'll get a notification of when I get a new subscriber, and then sometimes I don't. I don't know why it does that. Sometimes you'll get the notification about the new subscriber, and sometimes you don't. But it is what it is. But I trust the Lord my soul to take. Episode 8 or 907, part 1. Your Days of Praise passage. Psalm 4 verse 8 says, I will both lay me down in peace and sleep, for thou, Lord, only makest me dwell in safety. And that reminds you of the bedtime prayer too. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. And if I die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. So, keep you safe while you're sleeping. If you die, take your soul and move it on to glory land. So, and once again, it's a little bit colder tonight or this morning because this is a little after 2 o'clock in the morning. So, this one won't be IRL a few hours from where I'm sitting now, but you're seeing it comes up after 7. So, but it was kind of cool this morning, so it's kind of cool. It's cooler than yesterday, so. So the New England Primer was a popular Puritan tutorial taught to millions of young colonists. That's Primer, Primer. On one page is the familiar children's prayer, in which I don't know how I knew they were going to talk about it, but it just made me remind me of that phrase. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord. The way I learned it is I pray the Lord my soul to take. And here it says I pray the Lord my soul to keep. Okay, keep. If I should die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. But I've always said I pray the. I've always learned it that way. But here it says I pray thee. It's about the same thing. It's just a different aspect. So the repeated phrase I pray thee or the implies a troubling uncertainty, a question of Yahweh's ability to guard the believer at all times, and a certainty nowhere found in David's DNA. And then this writer Chas Morris, he uses the word Yahweh a lot. So when you do Chas Morris, you're going to hear the word Yahweh. But Yahweh is another word for the Lord. So it's just the way the way he puts his things out. He doesn't use the word Lord. Yahweh is another form of the word Lord. So Psalm 4 is inseparably connected with Psalm 3, written when King David fled from his own son Absalom, 2 Samuel 15-18, and was also hunted by thousands of enemy Israelites. Even against these seemingly insurmountable odds, God's elect finds unilateral protection in his deliverer. So 2 key verses balance this assuring theme. The image in verse 4b is of one meditating silently on one's bed. Commune with your own heart upon your bed and be still. Verse 8, which is our beginning passage, closes with the image of sleeping in safety, integrating these theological truths of the Almighty alters our children's prayer to read. Now I lay me down to sleep. I confidently trust the Lord my soul to keep. If I should die before I wake, I confidently trust the Lord my soul to take. I'd rather just say it the other way, like I've always learned it. I don't want to have to change the words up. So, believer, you can trust Yahweh when you sleep, because I laid me down and slept and awaked, for the Lord sustained me. Psalm 3:5, which is a part of a line from a song. They turned that one into a song called Thou, O Lord. And my church's choir, along with me, have done it a few times. Thou, O Lord, art shield for me, my glory and the lifter of my head. Thou, O Lord, art shield for me, my glory and the lifter of my hand. I cried unto the Lord with my voice, and he heard me out of his holy hill. I laid me down and slept and awake, for the Lord sustained, the Lord sustained me. And we just keep on going with thou, Lord. But that's the line. I laid me down and slept and awaked, for the Lord sustained me. That's Psalm 3:5. So you can also trust Yahweh when you are approaching death, because yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Psalm 23 verse 4. So believer, that these truths pierce deeply into your saved soul so you can get a good night's sleep. Amen? Sorry for going over a little longer than what I wanted it planned, but sometimes that happens. So I'll try to put a video card in there for the song, if I can find a video. Maybe it'd be just a lyric video, or have the music behind it, and you can hear the whole song. But you can also look up my church's. I don't remember what day we did it. It was just in the last couple of months we did it, because when we started the new year of choir singing, we did it like 4 or 5 weeks in. I think that was the last one I was in when I haven't went in a while. So because I've been sick, toothaches, vehicle problems, everything like that happened. So, but coming up tomorrow in your Jubilant Saturday, November the 19th, 2022, we're going to be learning about the only way. John 14 verse 6, which will be in the Teachings from John playlist as well, from Henry M. Morris. And Sunday, we're going to be back in my little R's series with number 4. So stay tuned for that too. Sunday we'll get to have another R video. I'm hoping the new book, I'll probably have to go to church the next few times, and the new books are already out. Because hey, that's what's left of November. November's the end month. So they'll pick up in December, January, February. So, and February, I have heard February. No, that's 23. 24 will be the leap year. So never mind. I wasn't thinking straight. But stay tuned for that. I'll get to that later tonight. I'll get to that later. Yeah, later tonight. You'll see that tomorrow morning after 7. So coming up. So with that said, I love you, appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep on keeping on and trusting God, and He'll keep you safe in all you say and do. 2022 and beyond. And until later, peace out, everybody. So long, farewell. Come back later after 1, where we will be talking about part 2 of episode 907 and learning about thoughts and prayers. From John Blaze from Acts 12, 4 through 11. So stay tuned for that. I'll get that in just a few minutes, but you'll see that later hopefully after 1. Sorry for the late video yesterday, but I kind of got distracted after I got home from, I was going to go pick up a food box, and I got down where I was going, and they were already shut the line off. I was like, come on. Can't believe that many people out there. Was it that well thing? And I got out and had to cut it off. I wasted gas, but and I come back, got a few things that went out to the post office in Oklahoma, and then come back and got a few things that I went and checked to see if there was a few things at Publix, and I got some few things that I didn't know I needed, or I found some different stuff, but what was I talking about? Sorry about that. But until or that's what it was. When I got home, I was gonna grab my computer and do it, and then something sidetracked me, and it was like, what was it? 3 o'clock. It was 2 hours overdue, but it got up, so that's fine. So, but with that said, God bless everyone, and I'll see you later. Have a great rest of your morning, and I'll see you this afternoon. Goodbye.